If you're standing in front of the mirror and wondering, why do I suddenly look so tired? Not just older, but more dry, more dull, more exhausted. This video is for you. Because I don't think most of the midlife skin problems are actually skin problems. I think you may be depleted, overwhelmed, and stuck in survival mode. And your skin, it shows it first. A lot of us are trapped in this constant state of self-monitoring, checking the lines, checking the texture, checking whether we look older this week than we did last week, zooming into our faces in harsh bathroom light, looking for signs that something's changing. And as much as you don't want to admit it, I bet you're doing that too. And it's not vanity, it's reality. Because we're being taught to monitor ourselves constantly. But nobody's really talking about what that does to the nervous system. Because every time you stand in front of the mirror thinking, I look awful, I look old, I need to fix this, your body, it hears that too. And that creates stress chemistry, and your skin, it's responding to that stress chemistry. My name's Samantha. I'm an Ayurvedic practitioner and co-founder of Magical Medicine, and we see this all the time in our practice. Women trying to fix exhaustion with skincare. Your skin and nervous system are constantly communicating through something called the brain-skin axis, which means if your body has been living in stress mode for years, your face eventually starts to tell the story. We now know chronic stress affects inflammation, collagen breakdown, skin barrier function, healing and sensitivity through stress hormones. And this becomes even more important in midlife because as estrogen and progesterone begin fluctuating and declining, your nervous system becomes much more sensitive to stress. And you may have noticed this already. The lifestyle that used to work in your 30s now doesn't work that you're in your 40s and 50s, like the rushing, the overgiving, the constantly being on the go, the emotional load, the lack of rest. Eventually, the body stops tolerating it, and instead of slowing down and changing, we just keep pushing through. And this is where things start getting really interesting because Ayurveda mapped these stress patterns out thousands of years ago. Not everybody wears stress the same way. Some people dry out under stress, others become inflamed and reactive, some become puffy and stagnant and congested. Same stress, different face. So your skin has a stress pattern, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. For some people, stress shows up as depletion and the skin becomes very dry, the eyes look hollow, the face loses vitality, becomes very dull. You keep functioning, you keep giving, you keep holding it all together, you keep rushing around, but underneath it, your nervous system is exhausted. And in Ayurveda, this is connected to the Vata pattern. And honestly, I think a lot of us midlife women are living in Vata aggravated state right now, overstimulated, overextended, undernourished, and trying to survive on stress hormones and productivity. Does that sound familiar? And no amount of expensive skincare, this is the truth, no amount of expensive skincare can fully compensate for a body that no longer feels supported. And then there's Pitta skin type. Stress creates heat in the system, redness, sensitivity, inflammation, reactivity. And Pitta skin becomes more reactive under more pressure, so your sensitivity increases, more flare-ups. And then there's Kapha skin, where stress slows everything down, a stagnant lymphatic system, puffiness, congestion, like a heaviness. It's the same stress again, but a different skin response. And this is why somebody else's skincare routine often doesn't work for you, because your skin is responding to your nervous system, your stress chemistry, your energetic blueprint, not somebody else's. And honestly, I think this conversation changes everything when it comes to beauty because it changes the goal. The goal is not about slapping products on your face, wanting them to fix the problem. The solution is creating the conditions where radiance can return naturally, because radiance is not something you force, it's cultivated. And radiance is cultivated through a regulated nervous system, a nourished body, a vibrant energetic field, and a life that no longer keeps you stuck in survival mode. And this is exactly why we created the Energetic Skin Profile Quiz, to help you understand whether your stress is showing up on your skin through depletion, Vata, inflammation, Pitta, or congestion, Kapha. Because once you understand your stress pattern, everything starts to make a lot more sense. I'll link the quiz below. Your skin has a stress pattern. What's yours?